Good boy. This way. Spirit, come on, this way. Look, Spirit's in the churchyard. Chief's staying in the pram at the moment. They're really wary. She's been out all morning anyway. They know they're going to have a walk with me and then they can go from dinner. Come on, this way. Come on then. What can you see? Come on then. Hi everyone, so today we are walking a bit further, well, a different track. We're actually down on the main road. We set off and Spirit hadn't gone to the toilet, so we had a bit of an accident on the way. So we sort of pooped on this cushion. So I've had to sort of change that midway. Fortunately I did bring this spare cushion.
Time 34 minutes 27 seconds. Total distance 1.0 miles. Average pace 34 minutes.
I'll try and go get a couple miles in
today. Per mile. Split pace.
So this is Wetmore Lane. I've never been down here. I was just about to walk back towards home. Obviously I've got allotments here. Obviously this is an opportunity for me to have a look and see what's about. Oh, refurnish. I don't know my own town, see. So whilst I've got the pram to walk with, I've also got my purse with me today, so my phone obviously. So I thought I'll go a bit further. A little bit of drizzle in the air, but the cats are settling down now. Obviously if we like to go into the bed, these two sitting underneath, when they're tired. And to watch where they're going, and that gives me a chance to walk a bit further. So I'm just going to explore where this goes to. And find a few places that I can let Mischief walk, which she's having a little look now. Do you want to get out, Chief? I've got to be careful, there's dog walkers down here as well. So it looks like we're on a long walk today. Come on, baby. She's a bit wary. Apparently this will take us all the way around all the back road, all the back paths and everything to Tesco's and then back up again, which will end up being a 5 mile walk if we're not careful. But I'm going to see if Chief wants to have a little walk. Come on then. Good girl. No, she's a bit wary. Probably jump back in a minute. Spirit's settled down in bed now. I want to get Chief have a little bit of a walk to wear her out and a little look around. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Obviously she's aware, waiting, looking out for DOGS's. If I say the word, you'll jump straight in. So, ouch! I'm biting my foot. Good girl, Chief. Where are we going? What can you see? Oh, what's that? Look at Weebies. You right? Good girl. I'm going to put on a bit of a longer lead in a minute so she can go to the toilet if she needs to. What's in there? Oh, it's a squirrel. Oh, you see the squirrel? A squirrel. What's that, Chief? You see a squirrel? Good girl. I'm feeling okay walking wise at the moment. Chief, no, come on. Chief, this way, come on. But obviously I'm aware that the cats have got to be happy to jump in and have a rest and go to the toilet. Obviously Spirit's already pooped himself. This way, Chief, come on. Good girl. It's hunting ground, isn't it? This is good, isn't it? Oh, it's hunting ground. Good girl. What can you see? Good girl. No wee wees. Quick wee wees, Chief. Quick wee wees. Good girl. Quick wee wees. What is it? Huh? What you seen? Squirrels come in. Squirrels come in. Oh, there's 2 squirrels. They're squirrels. Where's it, Chief? Good girl. Good girl. Come on then. Good girl, good boy. Good girl, good boy. I just met 2 Rhine Mariners. So So Misty's buried right deep down in the back of there, underneath the blankets. She was on my shoulder. She's aware there's dogs about. At Holiday Inn Express, so we're right down on the big major road now. So I've got a bit of a walk to get home, but you know, that's what it's about. I wanted to test them, see if they would sit in the pram and go out. Also, I've got the issue of toileting, so that's something I've got to think about. And bring wet wipes. So I know you put some in as well. Bought bin bag, poo bags, but not wet wipes. So this is going to be the major road. We've got to just stay on for a bit, and apparently we can turn right and go back in and head back towards home again. It's nice to learn where all these footpaths go. I could have gone down the other footpath, but the lady who told me where they went said that she didn't feel it was safe for a single female, with cats obviously. Good baby, she sits still. So here we go, down by the bluebell now. So I've walked quite a way. Don't know how far I've done, but this is obviously going to be my biggest walk to date with them. And like I say, it's good practice. They're obviously now getting used to even more heavier traffic now. As you can see, they've got to learn to bury themselves and get into bed. And even Spirit's now going into bed rather than sitting at the top and watching what's going on. So I say, here we go, to a bit of an easier walk on here now for a bit. Got a bit of a walk to go, a bit of a trek. I say, it's quite good pulling my nose as well like this, because I've got to get myself in a situation where I've walked so far out. I've got to keep walking to do the mileage. I'll soon be able to sort of tuck myself back in towards the parks and get back again and explore all the side paths that I wanted to find out were about. So I'm just going to slowly walk, not sort of push myself too much. So far my knees and my ankles are doing fine, no pain. And the cats, like I say, are set up at the moment and learning just to sort of stay in bed. Misty generally tends to jump out when she recognises the place, but also that would have been a nice place for her to come out and walk. But like I said, she was wary of the dogs, and rightly so. So it's just not like Connie, who's been trained to jump on my shoulder or sort of defend herself to the dogs. She's not that sort of temperament, but she did jump on my shoulder then rather than stay in the pram. Good boy Spirit. So in that respect, she knows my shoulder is where she wants to be when she's uncertain of anything, and I'm very pleased with that. And obviously the pram is perfect for her. She can hide out the way. The side panels are down, so she's hidden under this blanket in the dark, and as far as she's concerned, that's her safe space. So like I say, this is obviously their first heavy traffic training, and as you can see, Spirit, as always, very curious, wants to see what's going on, happy to sort of jump out and have a little walk and then jump back in again. But he's never really been scared of traffic in that. Obviously he's had his nervous poops and things, but that's just his body functions, isn't it, when you're anxious? Same as me. I've just got to make sure I walk them after they've emptied their tummies, which they usually do if they know they're going for a walk. Good boy. I'm going to turn this off, so I need to keep the phone battery active in case I get into trouble. Right, so now we've turned back onto a road that says Wath Town Centre 5 minutes, so we're obviously going to come out right in the other side of Tesco's. I think it's still like 2 odd miles home again, I think. So this will be looking over those fields where I last parked Grace when it was hot, and a side road. So we're obviously going to come up this road. I say it will make sense to me now where all these things join up and where they come out and everything. So like I say, it's good for me to learn where all the roads go. Good babies. So just going past Tesco's. Don't know where the main road comes cut through. Get back on this road up here, and I've got to now try and find the side road on the other side of the road. They're doing ever so well. I'm not phased by traffic at all now. So we're just coming out of town now. I'm just going to keep on the main road, so I want to try and get Wolfsfield and find it where if I can find the footpath that goes to where I want to explore with the cats. That's the back of the town hall. See, if the cat's walking about, I'd go and sit on the grass and let them have a bit of a rest there and myself, but I'm a bit worried if I stop walking, my legs will seize up. So I'm going to keep going. Still a long way to go. And the cats have been absolutely fabulous. What I'm thinking about doing, obviously, if I'm going to be doing this trekking, I need a backpack. And if I can't carry one yet, I think there may be space to hang one on the back here. So the next thing I've got to do is find some sort of backpack or carrier to fit on, attach the pram as well, to put things like their food and water in and my food and water in, so they still have the whole pram to rest in. I can still shut them up if it rains and everything, zip them up and everything, but they can protect themselves under the board all okay. If it does rain, it's just a shower. But yeah, they seem to be settled in lovely. And I'm settled into a nice slow rhythm now. I'm very proud of myself. And when you're in this situation, I have no choice but to walk back again. So, just going to keep enjoying it. Cat trekking in Wath. So this is where I'm going to take a bit of a risk now. I'm going to take the road up there and up and over. I'm going to see where this path goes. It may take me quite a bit out the way. I'm still aware there's paths going over the back of mine, which, like I said, I've not tried the pram through yet, but let's follow our nose while we're out and about and see where it goes to. Hopefully the pram can get down it. Isn't very hopeful down there, the path just stops, it's just like a muddy track. And I'm not going uphill, so I'm going to go this way so we can find where it comes out. So now we've got to a bit that they know, well, we're still quite away from home, but we've walked this before, so Mischief and Spirit are both going to have a little bit of a walk after being sat in that pram for a couple of miles. There you go, this is how well they're trained now, how well they're coming along. Good boy, Spirit, good naughty too, steady now. So we're actually walking around residential streets, we're on like a main road in a minute, but they're taught to walk alongside the wall nicely. Good boy, Spirit. Good girl, Mischief. Oh, I've got to put my phone away, so I've got two hands. Good girl, good boy. Get on. Get on. So we're just going a bit further around to get home. Give Spirit, Mischief a bit of a walk. Get on. And push myself a bit further. So normally she'd cross over here and I could say, stop it crossing over. Oh, and then Spirit will probably get on the road, on the path, shall I say, and we'll cross over in a minute again. So we're on the home stretch now. Last bit. Just hanging in there. Mischief's having a lift for the last bit. Spirit's going to walk it. Come on this way, Spirit. Good boy. There's a good babies. Nicely, good girl. We're going to walk back to the van and get some dinner. Good girl. Good boy, good girl. Good babies. I'll go back and clean all this poops off all the blankets and everything. You tangled all a bit, Spirit. Alright, Chief, it's okay, my fault. Good girl, good boy. You're supposed to be path side, not roadside, aren't you? Hey? Good girl. Get on, mush mush. Get on, good girl, back to the van. And there's the van. There's Hope waiting. That's been a heck of a long walk. Yay, well done. Well, we're on another big walk. And look what we found. So that's the churchyard that we walk around. The house is over that side. And we've come down a track in between the horse field and that shed there. And I think I should have gone right actually down there and around. But it was just easier to come up this bit of the hill. The Spirit's out having a look. It's somewhere we can come and sit as well. We might go left actually. So I know that's going to head to New Hill and Wath. and we'll do that one later. But while these two are out, we'll see how well we do. But it's getting very hot. You watch out for dogs, you two? This is lovely. Find a bit of countryside for them. Going on some right cross-country tracks. So we came down, I think, from up there, went over the water, up around the estate, come back into the footpath, and now we're going to go to the right, which is where I wanted to go before we went up the hill. But it's so difficult to get this pram along like a walking and a bicycle track. I don't know how many times the wheels are going to fall off. But the cats have both been out walking. It's just lovely to find a bit of countryside we can get to. I was wrong about the last track, I had to go a bit further, but I have now turned right up the steep hill. So this is where we come down from up there. We went left, circular. Now we've just clambered up the mountain, and now Spirit's having a bit of a rest, and she's going to lead the way. It's very difficult, like I say, to do this walking with the pram on tracks like this, and it was a lot narrower just now. Not like I say, the wheels get stuck in the mud and fall off, but wow, isn't this lovely? Just sort of places I want to find for them to enjoy. And we're probably a good mile from home, and we're going to be further and further away from home as we carry on. But this is about them, I say, getting used to it. Today I bought water for them and some food, so we find somewhere we can sit that is not on the track with dogs, and we'll sit and give them some dinner. But yeah, I just had to keep going at the end of the road to come over here. I saw it, all this big open area on the Google Maps and everything, and I found a footpath map, like I said, and I knew this today, circular route round and back towards my road. So I don't know where they were going, but I presume we can keep going, and if not, we'll just have to sort of backtrack and push it back up the wobbly hill. But I'm hoping, Gigi, come on you two. I'm hoping that this will, even if it gets us down onto the main road, we can walk back on the main road. They should be tired by then. Good babies, go for a walk then. What good babies, this is good. This is good, yeah. Good babies. Good babies. Right, darling, get on then. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, I've got to put the camera away, so I need two hands to get this pram along this track. But as you can see, we're out and about, and who would have thought that I got all this on my doorstep? And I've just, I've lived here, 7 odd years, and I've never explored on foot. So I don't even know around my neighbourhood, I don't even know the estates, and I certainly don't know these bits. So we're going to enjoy this. Catch you later. So I just met a dog corner on the walker there, and apparently the track would go down across that field, but now it's been ploughed. You can't get down and then circle back up to there. So what I'm having to do is carry along here, pick up the lane, and we're going to walk all the way down the lane, turn right, go across, and then pick up the little path that go, the little road. So it looks like we've gone for another big long walk again today, but it should be a bit easier once I'm on the tarmac again. Oh dear. What you seen? Ooh, it's a big cows. Oh dear. So there's the church over there. Let's walk down this. So obviously we're on the road now, and it's going to turn at the top of the hill, and we'll follow the road all the way back in. These big cows, big moo-moos. What's that? What's that, darling? So now we've just come out of the road up there, and we've joined the main road into West Melton and Brampton, which I recognise. So this is going to be, again, good training for the cats. You see I've got hold of Spirit's tight lead in case he gets jumped. But it's a major road. So very fast cars and lorries going along here. Mischief's tucked herself into bed, and Spirit's just come up to have a little lie down on top to have a look around. He likes looking around. you? And he should ride this quite nicely now with the major traffic. And I'm still walking. I'm so surprised. I've had a bit of puffing, but my ankles hurt a little bit, but other than that my legs are going okay. I've certainly got a lot more energy than I've had for a long time. So obviously the right food make a heck of a difference. Sit still, Spirit, good boy. Good boy. Alright, good boy. There's a good boy. Right, I'm going to put this away so I can just keep an eye on him. Surprisingly seeing it. Here we are walking back up the road towards the church. So we're within sight of our little circuit. Mischief's also starting to wake up and have a look about. So we've made it to the church and we're just going to sit under the tree and let them have a bit of a rest and a look. They're very interested in the tree. We're going to sit here, good girl, and let them have a little sit down. And I need a rest too. So guess who scoffs the food first? What a clever girl, Chief. We'll see, it's a lovely old tree. I don't know if it's supposed to be on this bit of grass, but I'm knackered. I don't know if I've walked, but we've still got a bit of a way to go. I'll say we'll let them have a little look about. I hope she doesn't tip the pram over. Also it teaches them, like I say, to be able to stop and have something to eat and drink on the way as well. Good girl, you're right. You right, Chief? Good girl. I'll take it for dogs, good girl. God, back is sweating. Because I've worn my body warmer away. I've took it off a couple of times, but it's something nice to sit on. But I'm going to get one of these pram bags to sit here. My phone can sit on top. Also I can put their food and my picnic and things on. We're not walking this far. I'm all in barefoot and sandals as well. And then obviously later on when I fit her, if we want more stuff or want to take the tent and go camping in that one, I'll carry a backpack. But there should be some nice bags just to hang on here. But this poor pram, she's done well. Yeah, Chief, good girl. You're happy as long as you've got food, aren't you?